welcome back. I'm at Trinny London headquarters with one of my absolute besties. I adore her.
Hello, my darling.
Hello. The woman famous for pinching her cheeks within an inch of their life to get the glow. Who better to ask for our post-party skincare saviours? And the first thing she said when I walked in today was, "You're looking a little bit dehydrated under the eyes." I am dehydrated. I've had a lot of parties recently. Tell me what you love.
I mean, I love so many things, but the thing I have to say first, this is my caveat to everyone watching too, is and I said this morning or something, I'm 55, so I have, experienced New Year's Eve for 54 years, and probably I can only remember 30 of those years. So now I go to bed very early.
You and I don't drink a lot.
Don't drink.
You don't drink
bed,
at all. I don't drink.
Watch A Wonderful Life, something like that. But the concept of I've woken up and I feel, oh my God, my face caved in, is something I encounter once a week. So these are not my New Year's Day resolutions. These are my once a week tools, if not daily.
It's true, I'm 57. I feel like every day I wake up with a hangover and I barely drink. So that's just getting old, right? Come on, Trinny.
Okay, I'm going to
And I love that Trinny loves a gadget. She wouldn't let me look at her.
I want to do an order.
She said it's like a Christmas Santa's stocking of skincare.
So first of all, before I'll do anything, I will clean my skin.
Yes.
And this is like, you love the Neostrata, oh, exactly that one. So this is my baby compared to your baby. Yours has a lot more in it and mine is double the price. So classic.
So mine is like the Neostrata facial cleanser for polyhydroxy acids.
Yes,
Yours
and mine is a Julia Hunter skin therapy cleanser, and she loves more mandelic and malic. And so that's what she uses in those. So there isn't a glycolic to be seen, and there isn't definitely salicylic. So it's really nurturing acids, but it cleans and preps the skin for anything.
And do you just apply it and leave it? You see, because
okay.
So I knew this would be a great feature.
Okay.
See, so I don't use this very often now, but if I feel like my skin needs a really, really deep clean, I will get out my Clarisonic.
Yeah, and you'll do it. You love your Clarisonic.
I do, and you're a Foreo girl.
And I call it Foreo, probably it is Foreo. I have no idea how to pronounce it, because I always say
You've sold more than any woman I know because you love it so much.
I do love it.
Feel free to call it anything you want, Trinny.
Can I tell you the terrible thing is, I went to charge it the other day and the charger didn't work, so I'm like, oh my God! Yeah. I'll tell you what I like, because I used to have the Clarisonic, and I think it's evolved since, but for those people who are not hygienic people, go for this, because this has one layer and it's all,
it's like antibacterial.
It's antibacterial, exactly the right terminology. It's naturally antibacterial through the way it's manufactured, and you put it under the tap. With the Clarisonic, I feel if you're not good
you've got to rinse your brushes.
Really rinsing your brushes, you can build up bacteria quicker, but it gives a softer, it is it's a nice feel, it's very gentle. Yeah, it is.
They're both sonic. Yeah. One is delivered via silicone little bubbles.
And that's a brush.
And you've got to remember to choose a really gentle brush. Also, they do have a body brush, which I quite like.
Oh, I would like to. So we did that in the lineup.
So can I just say, so we both like a brush and an acid cleanser. Then where do we go?
Then where do we go? Okay, then I'm going to say,
I've died and gone to heaven.
Yeah, okay, this is Julia Hunter. And I think that sometimes having that whole spring clean is about doing your body as well as your face.
Oh, I love it.
So she has whole body renew pads. Again, if we look at the acids in here, I haven't got them on the green. Mandelic, malic, lactic. It's literally eyelids, ears, necks, chest, back, arms, entire body. And I think what's really interesting is a lot of people don't always address what they can put on their eyelids.
She uses this.
Yeah, I use it. So I think eyelids are really important, because a lot of women, they do this routine and then this ages and goes, and then it's like, how can you keep that as young looking as the attention you pay to
that? And that doesn't tingle on an eyelid?
It doesn't actually. It's because it's lactic, you see. It's almonds and milk acids, they're softer. So that's going everywhere, and I do it especially, I do it around my nails, I do it on I've got calluses on my feet, I do that because it just softens the skin.
It's essentially like the Dr. Dennis Grace pads, but from Julia Hunter.
Yeah, but I think Dr. Dennis Grace pads has some glycolic.
Yeah, I know.
So,
isn't it funny how as I get older, I come away from glycolic and I love mandelic polyhydroxy and lactic. I like lactic acid because it hydrates. I tell you what I find about those as well. If you are one of these people that just cleanses here, if you suddenly go down onto your neck and your chest, because I'm sunburned,
but can I just say, Nadine, for my viewers later, has the most beautiful chest, considering her age, because if I look at my chest, Nadine, my chest is more aging and crepey, no, you have olive.
I do have
Let's not compare who has a better chest, because hands bloody down you do. And mine has a lot of freckles and a lot of thin skin.
You and I should go and have loads of laser here.
I know we should.
That's my New Year's resolution.
I've seen
my chest wrinkles
for a bit.
She started doing mine, but she became so successful and went to America.
I know. She'll come back for a couple of days. Okay, so after that,
if you rub one of those pads down your neck and chest and it comes out dirty, you're not washing your neck and your chest enough. Go on.
I've got here as well, but in a way we've done it, but sometimes I like a scrub. So I do like Goldfaden, and there's a normal or there's an extreme.
My boyfriend loves the Doctor's Extreme.
Oh, he does, I love it. Because this one is softer, and the Doctor's Extreme feels like it's
seriously gritty.
Seriously gritty, yeah. So this one is more a little bit gloopy. But as exfoliators go, it really, if you like granular.
Yes, some people do.
Okay, then.
Right, what would you do? So you cleanse your skin, you rinse your skin off.
Yeah.
Can I just say, is this
so
self-pleasuring gadget number 2?
Self-pleasuring gadget number 2, but I'm finding the right product to put it with, because I always need, I haven't got it with me, but I'm just going to show what I do, because there's a few different little things here.
So Trinny originally said, how long do we want this video to be?
Yeah,
I suspect we might still be here tomorrow.
So I'm going to say a few things now. You've done the basic cleaning, but your face still looks puffy because you drank a lot of things last night that contained a high level of sugar. So you've got inflammation on the skin. So, and you also probably slept, so you might be a little bit, I'm only assuming here, but if one's a tiny bit tipsy, you might sleep a bit flat, and therefore your skin isn't draining, and you wake up with that very puffy eye. So these are all things to drain. A little bit more up, and then it lets the lymphatic drain a bit more. So I've always done that. So there's 3 tools here that I'm going to talk about that are what I call my drainage system tools, and different ways I do them. One thing that isn't here, which you can buy in Boots, is aloe vera gel. So Facetune Pro is my go-to because I've used the New Face and Facetune Pro. They're slightly different, both radio frequency, but one works slightly differently from the other. So for the Facetune Pro to work properly, you need a very good carrier, and the carrier must be water-based. And it comes with a collagen cream, collagen gel, which I think is a total waste of money, and I much prefer to go and get the aloe vera, big Boots aloe vera. So you put thick globular amounts so that if I do this now without, nothing will happen. If I had the carrier of the water,
would you feel it tingle?
It would go,
So it's microcurrent, so it works to basically tighten the muscles and in the process boost the lymphatic drainage.
Exactly. So I love that for me, just to kind of contour, lift my skin. I especially also, if I've slept like this, you sleep on one side.
Quasimodo face.
Yeah, exactly. So then I do that on a lower level, just to keep the eye going up.
And do you prefer that to the New Face? Because you have got New Face in there.
I do them both. I do them both because New Face I find, in fact, have I got New Face in here? No, I haven't done it. Oh yes, I have. New Face, to me, just feels slightly different. And I have used them both on a film I did, and I got similar results. They're a similar price. This is the mini, and that's the way you can save money. So it's like £200. That's sort of 300 and something pounds. The big one of this is 300 and something pounds.
People ask me if it's worth it, and I always say go and ask Trinny because Trinny genuinely uses it. And I think they are worth it. They're an investment, but you've got to use them regularly.
You've got to use them every day.
The effects are not long lasting. Do you use it every day?
I use it, and the thing is, I sit on the loo having my morning clearance, and I do that. And it's fine, it hasn't taken me extra time. So I'm happy with that. Or I do some pliés brushing my teeth. It's like multitasking. So another way for me to get rid of the lymphatic drainage is to do one of 2 things. This is phenomenal.
That's the Teresa Tami ice ball.
This is the cryo ball, and this I keep in the freezer. And just to do the kind of lymphatic drainage with this is a really good system. So when you're doing lymphatic drainage, you know this. This is my thing I learned, is that you can start here, go round by the ears, go down the clavicle, and don't release until you get there.
And that's because all your lymphatic drainage goes this way, then you have a portal here, then it comes down into the neck, and that's where it finally drains.
That's where it finally drains. And you have the lymph nodes here, and you want to deblock the lymph nodes. So a thing I learned very recently, because I always used to do this down like that.
The classic facial moves.
Classic facial moves. And then this is another, lots of Hua Sha, or 001, has brought one out now in black, but you can also do that, and they go down. But what's really interesting in a few more sort of Japanesey techniques is once you've done this a bit, you want to then stimulate the lymph nodes. So you go here, and you can do it even with your fingers, and you just do circular movements around the ear like this. Tiny circular.
You can use tap on pont as well, which
Yeah.
goes down here and then it drains to here.
And then the back of the ear, because there's lymph nodes there, which I didn't know, so circular movements there. And you really weirdly feel this release. When I started doing and adding this into my regime, I then felt I could literally feel the move. Like I've done this now, I know this sounds wacky, Nadine, but I've done this now and I can feel.
It's not wacky, I can even feel the ting, I can see the tingly redness as well.
So those are really important to me.
I have a sort of budget version of that, which is the ice roller that you can buy off Amazon, and I'll put the details down below, and you put it in the fridge.
Fantastic. And
I use it around my eyes because I've got the puffiest, baggiest, most dehydrated, most annoying eyes in history of eyes.
So it's I think brilliant.
And then what do you start putting on your skin?
And then I'll
because I would then go to hydration. So I would start with the hyaluronic acid.
So I just want to give some alternatives. So my favourite, it's not economy mask, but my favourite most active mask that's not hundreds of pounds.
Gosh, I haven't used that in years.
No, and this was, do you remember how good this was?
GUINOT.
Is the memory going back to how good
yes,
the smell now?
The smell.
The smell is, tell me what it is in a flash. Camphor.
Yeah, well, it's sort of essential oils, isn't
But
it?
it's a bit of camphor, but do you remember that?
I used to love a GUINOT facial in the early 90s.
You know what this smells like too? Okay, this is like memory smell.
Is that muscle rub?
No.
Go on.
It smells of another product in its original form before Space NK bought the brand.
Oh, Evelyn cleanser.
Evelyn Rescue Mask.
Oh, rescue mask. Yeah.
And that's a little bit of camphor
You
too.
love an essential oil.
I love it.
Don't you?
But this, you put on and it just decongests. It's such a good mask, and it's probably, I don't know, 20 quid, 18 quid?
Yeah.
Something
It's
like
got
that.
to be at least
25
years old as well.
Yeah. 34 years old. It's like things don't need to be new to be brilliant.
You see, if I was going to use a mask,
I
would just use an eye mask with hyaluronic acid.
Oh, you would, really?
Yeah.
And that helps?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't. Don't look at me so questioning.
No,
I didn't use one this morning.
I'm just checking because
I was writing for the Saturday Times this morning. I had a deadline.
Okay, darling. I'm just asking.
I love you, Trinny.
Because I
You can say
think
whatever you want to.
it's when you put hyaluronic under the eye, it's so. We'll discuss this later because I put it in my eye concealer.
Yes.
But I lowered the dosage and lowered the molecule because if it's too much, it sort of ultimately dries.
Yes, no.
So I'm interested, I will try those. Will you give them to me to try?
You can have that.
Okay, thank you.
So that is incredible, no puff zone. And then the one I'm using at the moment is the Curel one. And because I use Hado Labo in the summer, Curel is for drier skins. It's the #1 Japanese range for sensitive and dry skins. That's much more hydrating.
So this is a essence.
Yeah, well, yes, it's an essence of hyaluronic acid.
And this is hyaluronic.
You'll love it. Yeah, it's really nice. They're available from Boots. I've just come over here from Boots.
Where are they from?
Japan. So Hado Labo is Japan's #1 hyaluronic acid, and that's their #1 hyaluronic acid-based range for dry and sensitive skin, and it's much more hydrating. So they have lotions, creams, everything. I'm not sure if it would suit you because you don't really have dry skin, do you?
Nice texture.
Really nice.
That's really nice.
Really
Thank
nice.
you for
So reasonably
introducing
priced.
to me to that.
And then I would top that with Indeed Hydration Booster, which is glycerin, because I love glycerin.
I've got to say, that's a lovely product.
I know.
Let me just put a bit more on my hands now, because I forgot how nice that was. Because I used their, I don't mind their hyaluronic actually, Indeed. I think Indeed has some good little
Indeed have got
masks.
some great products, really reasonably priced. But you're going straight to oil.
Well, I was going to say the Vintner's Daughter if you're doing a full-on massage and I take it off.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do
Oh,
it,
that's interesting.
and I take it off. So
So what would you take it off just with a sort of flannel on a...
I would do a little spray and then I'll take it off. So a little bit's gone in, and I don't mind that because I'm not Theresa Tomei who hates oil. And so I would do that. And to me, I think it's very difficult to spend very little money and get good oils. Just because I think the only one that does it is Garden of Wisdom's Rosehip.
Yes.
Which is a lovely oil. It's
People
quite
swear by the
oil.
ordinary oil.
And the ordinary oil,
as well.
But and they have a squalane too.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm Vintner's daughter is like a thing. But I always do a vitamin C. So I'm onto my vitamin C,
C Fruity.
It's the best one. You can do Timeless, which I do find has
yes.
C Fruity, which is an amazing dupe. It's the best dupe I think you can get on the market. Yeah.
Totally, 100%.
And Garden of Wisdom, their vitamin C, 23%
yes.
with ferulic, it's good. Then I'm going to do so I've done that, and I'm going to then do BFF.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my favourite.
Even on a day off, if you're going to sit around the house and just do nothing.
Even to face my face in the mirror.
Okay.
It's like my sort of.
So it's your best friend, isn't it? It's your skin's best friend.
It's my best friend,
yeah.
and it comes in a tube like that.
Yeah.
But I always squirt. This is your colour. That's what I'm doing. So I squirt on. It comes with a teapot, so it's at the top of my stack always.
Yeah.
So then when I put it on, I just get that, because you like matte, Nadine, a little bit more than me, and I like glow. No, I like glow, and the thing is, I totally get that I can look at myself in pictures and think, I shouldn't have been so glowy, but to me, glowy equals plumpness. So, thank you, I haven't got my glasses on, so kind of only a good friend would go, come on, let's rub it all in, darling. So I do that, and then when we talk about hyaluronic, I've got my own one actually, I'm just going to get that for you. I've got it, 1 second.
So that's very interesting. So you'll use your BFF even if you're on the sofa with Lila having a snuggle and don't leave the house day?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, good.
I would, yeah, I would just do it. Because also, it could be, it's winter but I'm in the sun. It's like always putting on my SPF.
Yes, yes.
And then I would do, if I'm going out, a little bit of under eye, which we've got there, but it's in your shade. So
I have to say, they're the most amazing products. They really are the most amazing products. I would then, at this point, if my eyes were still puffy, I would use an eye cream. This happens to be the INKEY-L'S Bright
Do you
Eye
like
Cream.
INKEY-L'S? I don't get the INKEY-L'S because I've been trying it and I don't.
Try their lactic acid.
Okay.
But the reason I chose that is because I would choose something that has a metallic head, and then I would do
the
same thing. Feel how cool that is on your eye straight away.
Yeah, that is very cool.
And it's basically just metal stays cooler, so you basically get the anti-puff and the anti-wrinkle at the same time, and I would do exactly the same as Trinny. Here, it's vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, so it's a Bright and Eye vitamin C hyaluronic acid.
Okay, I'm just going to see how that texture is.
Yeah. Of course, feel free. And then again, I would, for me, I probably wouldn't wear an SPF if I wasn't going to leave the house, but I would use a glow formula, and that's the KIEHL'S glow formula, which is, do you not know this one?
Okay.
So again, have a look at that one. So what that is a gentle tint hyaluronic acid with a hint of colour and glow in it. It's one actually you should test and like, because you love a glow.
Okay. But the thing is, my BFF gives it glow.
It does. Your BFF is more flattering than that.
Yeah.
It's a bit more high shimmer. And then I finish with a tinted lip balm.
Oh, do you? Which one is that?
That's the new limited edition Elizabeth Arden Peach one. That doesn't smell.
No, I wonder if it's based on the 8R.
It is. It's the 8-hour lip tint.
Nice
it's their new one in a peach.
Nice colour. So I finish with, I've got it here. I've got nothing here, guys. I finished
over on Trinny's channel, by the way, and I'm going to link to
but I'm just going to do
on her Instagram. Go on.
I finished with Sheer Shimmer in my
Yes, beautiful.
Which is our new Lip and Cheek.
Yeah, which is beautiful.
Like that.
I'm leaving with that one.
I know, it is that, and it just gives that lovely.
Over on Trinny's Instagram, and I will link, we've got how to go from day to night party, and she's going to take me and basically zhuzh me up, because this is my day look.
This is her day look.
I won't do anything to Trinny because she's already perfect.
But the thing is, it's how I'm going to mush together her black eyeliner.
Shall I come back and film again?
I'd love to.
She's got her favourite bar.
Because we could really, because also you can introduce my my followers to really good high street dupes, which you are so brilliant at, and I can introduce them to a little bit of. I have a mixture, but like if you
a little bit of gorgeous Trinny luxury.
If you could do a bit of luxury, and I do agree with Nadine that so many things it does, like a cleanser. Really, I use this one because I love Julia Hunter and I have a regime, but I could use Good Skin, I could use any of those and spend under a tenner. I could use Botanic's balm, you don't use balm so much, but that's fine.
In the new year, let's film High Street, High End.
High Street, High End, can they compete? Let's see the skins from start to finish. That's a great idea. But will you come makeup free?
Yeah, of course.
Indoor in my bathroom.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to have a new bathroom by then.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I know. In the new office, there'll be a new bathroom,
Oh,
and we can do it properly.
Trinny has already outgrown this office because she has worked so hard this year, and honestly, I wish her every single success in the new decade. She is an absolute star, and I adore her. Thank you, my darling.
Thank you for having me. Are we so excited by 2020?
I'm so excited by 2020.
I hardly ever write in documents anymore. When I do, I always forget 2019. I always forget the number. 2020.
You can't.
Nobody's going to forget that.
Perfect. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll put all the details of Trinny's products down below and mine. Bye.
Bye.